study the information given below and answer the questions based on it. So you can see that this first question here, but let us first do the arrangement. So it says 8 boxes numbered 1 to 8 are placed from top to bottom, where box number 1 is at the top and box number 8 is at the bottom. So basically it's talking about 8 boxes which are numbered 1 to 8. Box number 1 is at the top and number 8 is at the bottom. So you know that immediately you got to arrange the boxes in this fashion, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are the numbers of the boxes, and this is fixed. Number 1 is at the top, number 8 is at the bottom. So quickly put that in the sequence. Now they are of different colors: red, blue, pink, brown, orange, black, white and green. So 8 colors have been given to us, but not necessarily in the same order, and their weights are 8, 9, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17, 22. So 8 different colors and 8 different weights have been mentioned here. Okay, now look at the data. First clue: box number 6 is pink in color and its weight is a multiple of 3. So box number 6 is pink in color, straight. Box number 6 is pink in color and its weight is a multiple of 3. Its weight is a multiple of 3. Now look at the numbers and find out which are the multiples of 3. 8 is not a multiple of 3. 9 is a multiple of 3. 11, 14 are not the multiples of 3. 15 is a multiple of 3. And 16, 17, 22 are not multiples of 3. So I think box number 6, which is pink in color, can either be 9 kgs heavy or 15 kgs heavy. Right? Its weight is a multiple of 3. So either 9 or 15. Right? Done with that point. Now 2 boxes are between pink and blue box. The next statement says there are 2 boxes between pink and blue. Now see, if there are 2 boxes between pink and blue, you cannot take blue below pink, because below pink we have only 2 boxes available, and blue cannot come beyond this, right? Beyond box number 8. So blue has to go above pink. You're getting it? So if there are 2 boxes between blue and pink, box number 3 will be the blue box. You see, 4 and 5 are between blue and pink now. Okay, what is the weight of the blue box is not known to us. That we'll find out. Now brown box weight is twice of red box. Now this is interesting. The weight of brown box is twice of red box. So basically it says brown is equal to 2 times of red. Brown is equal to 2 times of red. Now try and observe the numbers given here and find out what are the possible values. Like for example, let's say assume red is 8 kgs. Red is 8. So what should be brown? 2 times of 8, 16. Is 16 available? Yes, 16 is available. So 8 and 16 can be one combination, right? If it is 8, brown can be 16, right? What is the other possibility? 9. If it is 9, red is 9, brown should be 18, but 18 is not there at all. So 9 is ruled out. 11, 22, yes. So we are finding out, values which are, 2 values where one is twice of the other. So 11 and 22 is the other set, right? So if red is 11 kgs, brown will be 22 kgs. 11 times 2, 22, right? 14 doubles becomes 28, but we don't have anything more than 22 at all. So 14, 15, 16, 17 all are ruled out. So I think the only possible pairs are 8 and 16, 11 and 22, which means if red is 11, brown would be 22. If red is 8, then brown would be 16. Nothing much can be extracted here, and this data is not useful immediately. So let's just move on, right? Move to the next point. Brown box is just above the orange box. Now this is an interesting point. Brown box is just above the orange box. So which means if brown is here, orange will be immediately below brown. Yes, these two are consecutive boxes. Brown box is just above the orange box. Now try to fix it. See, there are multiple possibilities. We know that brown and orange will come together. Now they can come in 7, 8, they can come in 4, 5, they can come in 1, 2. There are 3 possibilities. Now trying out all the 3 makes no sense. So let's move forward and find out some better clue. You're able to follow. Brown and orange can take 7, 8 respectively, can take 4, 5 respectively, or can take 1 and 2 respectively. Yeah, but why to put out all the 3 possibilities? Let's just move to the next point, right? Black box is heavier than brown box, but lighter than orange box. Now this is interesting. Black box is heavier than brown box, but lighter than orange box. Lighter than orange box. Now, point is, interesting point. I think this will help us in eliminating one possibility. He says black box is heavier than brown box. Just consider this part. Black box is heavier than brown box. Now assume that brown box is 22 kgs. Black box should be heavier than 22. Is there any weight which is heavier than 22? No. 22 is the heaviest weight that we have here. You're getting it? Now, since black is supposed to be heavier than brown, we can say that brown cannot be 22 kgs. Because if brown is 22, black should be more than 22. And more than 22 value does not exist here. So brown cannot be 22. If brown cannot be 22, red cannot be 11. So it is confirmed that red is 8 and brown is 16. It is now confirmed that red is 8 and brown is 16. Now, if brown is 16, what will be black? Black can be 17 or 22. Why 17 or 22? Because black should be heavier than brown. Black should be heavier than brown. So heavier than 16, we have 17 and 22 both. However, the other thing that we know is black box, while it is heavier than brown box, it should be lighter than orange box. It should be lighter than orange box, which means orange should be heavier than black. You're able to follow? There are two possible values for black box now. Black box can either be 17 kgs or 22 kgs. But if you, again, the same problem. If you take black box as 22 kgs heavy, orange box cannot be assigned any value because orange box is supposed to be heavier than black. You're able to follow? You're able to follow. Red is 8, which is fixed. Brown is 16, is fixed. Black is heavier than brown. So heavier than 16 are 17 or 22. But orange should be heavier than black. See, black box is lighter than orange, which means orange is heavier than black. If you take black as 22 kgs, orange will not have a value available for itself. So black cannot be 22. Black cannot be 22. Black has to be 17. And if black is 17, it is obvious that orange is going to be 22. Orange is going to be 22 because orange is supposed to be heavier than 17. And the only value which is heavier than 17 here is 22. It looks a little clumsy here, but I think you have understood, right? We are trying to fix up the values of these boxes. So very clearly, orange is supposed to be 22. Okay. So now I can say that brown is 16 and orange is 22. And these two come together. Yeah, wherever they come. Next, red box is placed at the top. Red is placed at the top. Very straight. Red is placed at the top. I also know the color for red, 8 kgs. So fix that as well. Red is 8 kgs. Next, box 4 is green box and its weight is 11. Box 4 is green box and its weight is 11. This also is fixed. Green and 11. Done. Now, if you observe, we know that brown and orange have to come together. See, one of our earlier points was brown and orange have to come together. The only two consecutive positions available now are brown and orange, 7 and 8. Yes or no? They cannot come elsewhere. So brown has to take 7th position. Orange will take 8th position. And the weights will be 16 and 22. 16 and 22. So this part is done. Yeah. Okay, next. The sum of box 5 and box 6 is 29. Now this is an interesting point. The sum of box 5 and box 6 is 29. Box 5 and box 6. The sum of these two should be 29. Understand? Sum of box 5 and box 6 should be 29. Now, we know that box 6 is either 9 kgs or 15 kgs. Sum of these two, 5 plus 6, meaning the weight of box 5 plus weight of box 6 should be 29. If box 6 is 9, box 5 should be 20. If box 6 is 15, box 5 should be 14. Yes or no, respectively. So 20 plus 9, 29, 14 plus 15, 29. Yes or no? If pink is 9, if 6th box is 9 kgs, 5th box should be 20 kgs. Only then the sum can be 29. This last point here, sum has to be 29 kgs. If 6th box is 15 kgs, then 5th box has to be 14 kgs. Only then the sum can be 29. However, if you look at the values that we have, 20 kgs does not exist at all. We have 17 and then we immediately have 22. We do not have 20 kgs. So box 5 cannot be 20. If box 5 cannot be 20, box 6 cannot be 9. Because 20 and 9 will make it 29, right? If this is not 20, then this cannot be 9. 14 and 15 is a possible value because 14 is available. You see, 14 kgs is available. So it is, the only possibility is 5th box is 14 kgs, 6th box is 15 kgs. And 14 plus 15 will make it 29. Yes or no? 14 plus 15 will make it 29, right? Now, I think what are the other points that we know? Red is done, brown is done. Okay, look at this. We know that black box, one another point we have is black box should be 17 kgs. Black box has to be 17 kgs. Yeah. Can black box come here? Okay, hold on. Yeah, orange 22 is also done, right? Now, the one point that is left is black box has to be 17 kgs. Can black come in 5th position? No, because 5th position is blocked for 14 kgs box. So the only availability is 2nd position. Black box comes in 2nd position and 17 kgs is the weight. Yeah. And we also know that, okay, what else do we know? One color and one weight has to be fixed, right? Blue. Do we know the color of blue box? No. Acha, one color, only one color and one weight are fixed, so we can just fill up the values directly. I'm wasting our time, right? So which is the only color left out? I think white is the only color left out, right? All the other colors have come. White comes in 5th position. Yes or no? All the other colors have come. And what's the only weight left out? 8, 9, 11, 14. 8 is there, 9 is not there. So 9 comes here. So 8, 9, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 22. Done. That's the arrangement. Now see, do not go by the length of the explanation. It is because I'm explaining it has taken so much of time, right? When you do it yourself, or when I do it myself, it wouldn't take so much of time, right? So just follow this process. See, understand that every linear arrangement is different. Every floor-based puzzle is different, right? This was straight, pretty straight, right? We could fill up the values directly, almost directly everywhere. There were 1 or 2 possibilities which you could verify in the same diagram, right? And we are done. So that's the final arrangement. Let's look at the answers now. First question, which of the following box is heaviest? Which is heaviest? 22 kgs, right? Which is heaviest? Orange box. So option 3 should be the answer. Okay, let's look at the next question. Okay, I think the arrangement is there on the previous slide, but the question is this: which of the following combination is correct? Okay, which of the following combination is correct? Brown 22, black 17. Let's check. Brown 22. No, brown 22 is not correct. Black 17 is correct, right? Black 17. You see, black 17 is the correct combination. So I think option 2 can be taken as the answer. Black 17. Yeah. Okay, next question. Which of the following box number is orange box? Orange box. What is the number for orange box? Orange box is number 8. Orange box is number 8. So your answer here will be 8th. Yeah. Next. Which of the following is true regarding the arrangement? Which of the following is true regarding the arrangement? Look at this. Blue box is heavier than black box. You have to just check from the arrangement. Blue is heavier than black. Is it true? Blue is heavier than black? No. Blue is 9 kgs, black is 17 kgs. Blue is not heavier than black. So first option is eliminated. Red box is the lightest box. Is red the lightest box? Just check. Red is 8 kgs. Yes. 8 kgs is the lightest weight that we have, right? And red box is the lightest box. That is correct. So I think option 3 can be taken as the answer. Yeah, red box is the lightest box. Next question. What is the sum of the weight of box 1 and box 3? Easy questions, right? Box 1 and box 3. Box 1 and box 3. Box 1 is 8 kgs. Box 3 is 9 kgs. So sum of these two. Box 1 and box 3. 8 and 9. What is the sum of 8 and 9? 8 and 9 is 13, right? What is the sum of the weight of box 1 and box 3? Sorry, 8 and 9 is 17. I'm sorry. It's not 13. 8 and 9 is 17 kgs. So option 2 is the answer there, right? Option 2. And done with this, we are done with this 5 questions. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5.